Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Princemillerentertainment TV channel. My name is Prince Miller. Follow us on Twitter at @PMillerENT. We're also on Instagram at princemillerentertainment. And welcome to our TV channel. Welcome to another show of 30sGOAL. A show I don't talk much about life, the success. Kudona kwatenta mboita kusumuka kwatenta ita. We talk about inspirations, we talk about everything. We talk about everything, marriage, we talk about love, relationships, tutarane swakawanda and so on this show, on this episode, we are actually focusing much about the lockdown, and we are talking about life in the diaspora. Kuti chi chatadzidza. What are the lessons have we learned with this whole situation? Kuti unongosana income from another source. Onongoti income yacho, the main income it was just a job in which in many cases that most of us if actually lost our jobs because of coronavirus, if we've lost our jobs because of these situations, this and that, but suddenly, like what happened now. So what are the lessons that as people in the diaspora, whether in South Africa, Botswana, Namibia, USA, UK, what are the lessons have we learned from this whole situation? So I'm gonna be reading some of the comments that people have been posting out and about my advices and stuff. And so if you want to join in the conversation, as usual, the comment section is open for everybody. We are comment section kurukure and tipana mazano kucha. Next time panotika something like this, we all gonna be prepared for it and we all gonna be surviving well, because at the moment in many cases whereby people are now living on food parcels. People are now living on the food parcels in a way kuti munayamukira every day, like munayamukira every day from Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday, 8 to 5 ashanda. But now munakurarama food parcels. What went wrong? Marenkere show mahire is what happened. So these are some of the situations that we need to talk about this. Next time we be good. Pakatika any national disaster or tsunami or whatsoever, we should always be good. And thank you once again for joining us. So we're gonna be discussing this today on the show 30sGOAL. And someone says create a system which generates money even during your absence. How do you do that? Inbox me, I'll share only to the ones interested. Thanks. I still think it is good to actually have not just depend on your salary only or on your work, and kuwa one mainstream incomes zvinobatsira zvakawanda, especially online nakambotaura before kuti online, if you get a chance to look on some of the revenue streams that you can do online, like marketing, like YouTube, like Facebook, there are so many things that you can actually do with your cell phone, especially a smartphone that can actually generate some few cents. And kuitira nguva dzakadai dzekuti usingabude panze usingafambe, you can still earn money from online. So someone says ndadzidzawo kuti dai tawanawo mabasa emaoko anoenderana nema essential services ekuti nyangwe zvikadii unofanira kuti ushande urambe uchiwana income. That's a very good point too. Ndadzidzawo kuti dai takawana mabasawo emaoko anoenderana nema essential services ekuti nyangwe zvikadii unofanira kuramba ushanda. I mean there are the people who are actually making a killing right now, are the ones who wanema tuck shops, wanema shops, vane masupermarkets kana kuti vane vane magrocery store, one grocery stores. Actually those guys are actually making a killing because and they are still generating income because of this whole lockdown issue. So having a tuck shop, but then having a store or having a supermarket or a small shop which is actually legal with papers and everything, you'll be on the safe side. And because we've seen in Zimbabwe at the moment, the city council is actually destroying my illegal structures like tuck shops kana siri pamutemo vari kuuya vachipaza kana ungono kamusika kako ari kuuya vachipaza. So in this day and age, let's try and make it legal. Let's try and do things legal way yekuti kana udata ka store kako kana chichi do it in a way yekuti even mangwana council yakauya, you'll be on the safe side because unenge wa register uchibhadhirawo mutero ku city council, and haumboonetsana now because unenge wakanyatsoita zvinhu zvako zviri pamutemo, because hazvibatsiri kuti waita tuck shop then within 6 months council yobva yapaza zvakare. So it doesn't make sense, and unenge wadzokera futi back to square one. So kungoita zvinhu zviri pamutemo in this cases, it's always a way to go. So someone says kuti tinga plan zvatinoda, but God is a final say. Mwari vanoita zvavada nenguva yacho, upenyu hunongomuka hwakachinja anytime. Yeah, I think that it's true, but at the same time atikangomirira kuti anzi Mwari vacharonga and stuff. We should always be ready. We should be always play our part also. Mwari vanoitawo part yavo, isusu toitawo part yedu, in a way kuti you have to make sure that your family is in a financial stable situation. And tikapoza haungangogara ke uchingoti Mwari wangu achandiona haumbokuone, because unofana nzara. You need to play your part kuti zvifambe zvese. So someone says learn to save. Learn to save is always a good thing. You need to learn how to save money. You need to learn to have an account which unokwanisa kuisa mari yako just for rainy day. Kana usingakwanisa kuisa mubank, you can actually find a way to save. Savings is always a good thing. It's difficult to save to so many people because I think adamustaura in a way kuti if you're in diaspora, every phone call iri kuya from home, in most cases pane vachidiwa mari, vachidiwa chakati. There are some other things that you cannot do because you need to save. They should understand period, because you can't send money every time for a phone call per nowhere. It doesn't work that way, because they should know that you need to do your own stuff. They should know that you need to actually have your own way there. You need to save your money to make sure that situations like this, you should be on the right side. So learn to save. It's always a good thing. You should know how to save, even if you save my coins which wakanda mugaba, and be financial discipline. That's the way to go. Someone says ndadzidza kuti togona kurarama pasina chingwa chekushop. Yeah, in most cases tanga tajara chingwa kakuti every morning unotenga chingwa nemukaka and stuff, but ukatenga flour you can actually save a bit of money. Someone says those who say save no matter how less you earn, okay, munoiziva pocket to hand naimi ku black tax musadaro. Yeah, that's true. Atamustaura just now kuti zoni black tax you don't have to actually kutumbira mari every time. Yes, they need to learn to survive ikoko. They need to actually deal with the little they have. You don't have to send money kumusha every time. I'm not saying upsatumira mari kumusha, but what I'm saying is they need to learn kuti. They need to learn to actually survive on their own. They need to learn to actually, you cannot give someone else a fish every time. Sometimes you have to teach them how to catch a fish. That's where my point is. Vanhu ngopiwe mari vaitwa musika vaitwa something kuti they can actually generate mari yekuti vakwanisa kurarama day to day basics, not kudependa pane iwewe wekuti you are actually earning a little money at the same time you need to save, at the same time you need to send again money ikoko. You see, so it doesn't work both. And even if you are earning as little as possible, Mario inachoperera pachikafu and other things, so they need to learn how to fish so that ezokurerukireo iwewe. So someone said I've learned that God is the final say in everything we do in the world, which is true. Every cent counts. I learned that chero save 20 rand per mwezi zvinotobatsira chaizvo panguva dzakadai. No one ever woke up and thought zvichadai. Yeah, it happens so quick zvokuti most cases zvakangoitika like 4 days we are shutting down, and I was like, mad, what? 4 days from now no one is zvinhu zvokuti zvakangoitika in a very quick manner, and we thought it's gonna be 3 weeks, but later on we are hearing kuti zvoni it can go up to 3 months or 4. So mawanja chao. Someone says kuti long distance relationship aishande. Chokwadi ma long distance relationship agara ane mutauro. There's always be advantages and disadvantages, and with this whole lockdown issue yekuti munhu akwanisa travel from one place to another place, atori mawana ndizika. So someone says akuna, after I've started to adjust to the new way of life, kuseva chero 2 rand pazuva, I can survive without restaurants and takeaways. Someone says I can survive without restaurants and takeaways, which is true, but sometimes we end up kuzojaidza kuti ndoda KFC, ndoda McDonald's, ndoda this and that, then tokangana kubika tichiti zvoni ano, kusave and stuff, but still marestaurant aripo of course it's nice to go to a restaurant once in a while, but in most cases we go there just for for wakudangoone kounza angari restaurant kati ihari kutiko ma KFC and stuff, but sometimes it's unnecessary. Mario wakatoseva wakatotenga chikafu kana Mario wakatoseva Mario unenge watota something zvine musoro. So guys, talk to us in the comment section kuti lockdown say that's the topic of today on this program, just to talk kuti mimi wamunozonosei nemamira akada zvinhu. What do you learn, especially to all my people who are in the diaspora, kuti munozonosei this lockdown is because of seen kuti most cases zvinhu zvakaitika vakawanda vasingafungidziri, and most people are in very difficult situation. So just talk to us in the comment section, and thank you very much for for joining us, and also follow us on Twitter at princemillerentertainment. I'm also available on Instagram at princemillerentertainmenttv, also on Instagram. This whole lockdown situation, Garamumba 24/7, it have made me appreciate the little things in life, and zvokuti pane zvimwe zvinhu zvokuti we do take it for granted, kuti apa naapo, but the moment yaunoshaya zvinhu izvozvo, like kubuda uchienda kunona movie and stuff, those are the things that we actually take for, but kana pasina zvinhu izvozvo, you actually begin to actually cherish more kuti daizvaibvira. So but the main point is is to save money. That's the main point that most people should learn to do, and be financial discipline, because city kuti so guys, you see, which is as make a sense, you see. So we need to actually change the lifestyle that we live after this whole lockdown is over. Then we can start making and planning our future ahead. And in so many cases that we need to also invest much in Zimbabwe, especially in terms of kuvanemba kana kuti kuva neruziva kumusha, because we all are gonna go back to Zimbabwe one day. Saka azvibatsiri kuti kunokubva like in this whole issue. Asimaone rangu nini, after this whole lockdown in South Africa, many people are gonna go back to Zimbabwe, because andone vanhu vakawanda vachiramba vari munomu because of the situation mamiriro aita zvinhu right now. People actually choose to go back to Zim because at the moment tatasa kuti rand racho riri pamari, it's actually almost at one rand at about $1 it's about $19. One US dollar it's at about 19 rand something. So monoti nimamira acho aita zvinhu. I see many people going back to Zim. So kana munhu wanga investa kumusha right now, you would actually go there and do something, pane kuti ovhasha kana anything to do, then back to square one. And so these are some of my personal views. Anamaone rangu handinoto this whole situation that we need to change the lifestyle that we live, and we need to invest back to Zimbabwe. We need to save. We need to make sure kuti we look out for each other. I've seen people donating food and stuff, which is a good thing. And some of the big companies are not even contributing anything, but we support big companies here in South Africa, but hapana chavati vakwanisa kutibatsirawo. So etukuona etukuona. So I don't think after this whole lockdown is finished, we're gonna support these guys, because we need those companies to actually come to the forefront. So these are some of the views, and I would love you guys to actually chip in the comment section. Munditauriro kuti munozono say, as usual, the comment section is open, about this kind of views. So life after lockdown, that was the main topic of today. What are the lessons that most Zimbabweans have learned? Kuti chi chatinokwanisa kuramba chi chatinokwanisa kutanga kuita after this whole lockdown is finished, so that upenyu hwedu huve upenyu hwakanaka kumberi uko. And also we need to save money. That was the biggest point that most people have been saying. Saving is good. We need to save as little as we can, so that we won't find ourselves in these difficult situations like this again. So this is 30sGOAL. My name is Prince Miller. I think I've talked enough today. Thank you guys for listening, and subscribe to the channel as usual. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. It's princemillerentertainment Instagram. On Facebook, it's princemillerentertainment again. Thank you very much, guys, and I really appreciate for all the comments that you guys have been giving us, the support, the likes, the comments, the positive ones, negative ones. We always welcome comments. So thank you once again for being there with us in this whole lockdown issue. 3 weeks, but end up being a month. So it's gonna be a very difficult time, for us all. But so stay at home and have a blessed day, blessed morning, and blessed evening. Thank you.